Right, all right. Okay, Rahul, go start.
Again, चालू करें. You know,
करो.
so basically, guys, we're on TikTok now, and what has happened is while putting up these reels, no, on TikTok you can't freaking mute TikTok. So when you upload, you can't mute it. Like there's, how in Instagram you tap and it mutes for some reason.
Oh.
Yeah, we couldn't figure out how to freaking mute. So I have heard all our reels in repeat forever. And it's
Like,
from listening to Ishmeet talking about Pogba and Manchester United
oh my
to,
God, huh?
yeah, to us talk
Oh
about
my
absolute
God, huh?
random stuff.
Painful, Rahul, painful.
Yeah. So,
Chalo.
but so I know exactly where we're going, how we've started all of this. Anyway, okay, sorry. Okay, listeners. So basically, we've been discussing this for a little bit now, and it's all about how we are as a generation, not only our generation, maybe our parents' generation, maybe the generation after us. We are very quick to judge other people without listening to them, and this entire concept of micromanaging people has increased substantially. For me, it's every conversation I have with somebody my generation or the generation after me. It's just like I'm telling them my perspective, and then instead of listening to what I'm saying, they just go like, "No, but." I'm like, what the hell do you mean by no, but? What is no, but? Did you listen to what I'm saying? You're not even refuting my point. You're just talking about what the hell you want to say. And it's not like there's like a 5-second pause between my conversation and the conversation of the other person, the dialogue of the other person. It's just like within a split second, it's like no, but. It's a reflex. It's like, no, you are wrong. You cannot be right. And it happens a lot with people you're very familiar with also. If is there people you're not familiar with, you'll take the time out to listen to what they're saying a lot more and be like, acha, take in that information, respect them a lot more. But to hell, if there's somebody you know who you're very familiar with, you're like, no, I will not listen to you. And it's so
ये
condescending.
ये तुम्हारा ज्यादा बच्चों का होता है, with juniors हुआ है कि with senior people also?
Both. Absolutely, 100%. It's just
So,
our nature now, I feel.
so the idea is that when you're speaking, in their heads, they are thinking of an argument against that.
Already.
ये already, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Because
instead of just,
in a
yeah.
way, I think it becomes a defense mechanism because you already know you're wrong. So you already have counter arguments for it without actually even listening to what the other person is saying.
And I could say also, Paul,
I don't have
Nee,
any.
or in this case, instead of the person being wrong, he or she knows that what you just said, I have actually very nice point to refute that.
Which is fine with me,
Is
which
it?
is fine. But listen to me. Refute my point. Don't refute
Huh.
the main argument.
Yeah, I think my takeaway from this observation, even I've had this observation, and my
Yeah.
takeaway is that when we say something, it's very difficult for me to comprehend what you mean with just what you're saying. So I need to fully understand where you're coming from, what is your
Right.
context,
Mm-hmm.
what exactly are you getting at, तेरा बेसिकली पॉइंट क्या है, तो वो मैं सोचता हूँ अपने आप को ये बोल क्या रहा है पहले.
Basically, that person has reached the destination, but there's no journey to the destination. It's like this is fact. It's like it's theorem. It's like this is theorem. But why?
हाँ हाँ. Yeah,
How how
exactly,
how
why.
did you get to this? Like why are you saying this?
हाँ.
What kind of ringtone is that?
It's
Old.
just string baba.
Georgie was 47 in actuality. So, Rahul, what you mean to essentially say is that people are now, they're just here for the sake of unko baat kar liya, and then they always just want to emphasize their points. Right. So, can you give an example of where you very recently faced this so that the users have more context? ऐसा कुछ incident तेरे को याद है without naming the person जहाँ ये हुआ?
Yeah. Okay. So as I was telling you at some point before, maybe or maybe I didn't. I have this one friend. Okay, so he's very driven. He's like, let's go. It's can-do attitude. Sab kuch ho jayega. If I have to stay awake till 5 o'clock in the morning, I'll work, etc., etc. Okay, but then, yeah, I
ये
know
तो
such.
राहुल अपना ही बात कर रहा है क्या?
वही तो लग रहा था.
Sorry.
But anyway, okay. So now his sister, who's also come to the US, now she has taken on an internship, but she also has a project on the side, right? Now she's decided that okay, this internship might be a lot for me to handle, and she decided to drop the project. Now for her brother, it's like, how can you drop the project? Literally, it's just like, how can you like back out of something? It's just like you've committed to it or whatever, and it's just like You should be able to do it or handle it on your own. You know, if difficulties are going to come, face it ekdam aage se. But then what I realized, he told me the story and I was like, yes, you've made that judgment. But you guys are like living hours apart. You guys talk maybe twice a week. You have no idea what's going on in a personal life. Like to an extent you do, but you don't know what's going on in a person's mind unless you're like regularly with them. Like a lot of times. So you have no idea what's going on. But you are still passing this judgment based on what you did in college. How is that right? So yesterday when I started talking to my sister Ritika, I was just like, I had such a realization. I was just like, wow, it's an epiphany. It's just like, I'm telling you, like I told Ritika, I was like, I am not going to do this. Like, you do whatever the hell you want. You are the best
So
judge.
what?
No, like whatever circumstance it is,
Okay.
you make the decision. You come to me for advice, I'll give you advice. But you make the most best informed decision you can. Think about it. Today, I am Rahul Vithani, you are Georgie Medhi, you are Ishmeet Singh Batra. We have a right over our lives. But I don't think we have a right over somebody else's life. I don't think we can live two lives at once. You know, it's like those parents who live their dreams through their kids. It's like,
और ये भी
मेरे को टेनिस प्लेयर बनना था लेकिन हम नहीं बन सका, हम अपना बच्चा को बनाएगा.
भाई वो तो हम करने वाला है.
I'm saying if the kid doesn't want to, if the kid wants to, it's good. But there are people who don't want to.
You'll be that the उल्टा एग्जांपल, और जो इकबाल का जो बाप था उसका जो जूता जला दिया था.
हाँ, who's like, नहीं तुम नहीं खेलेगा.
हाँ, हम तो खेलेगा. First gift,
वही उल्टा हुआ, उल्टा.
फुटबॉल बूट्स, हाँ, फिर रूनी का जर्सी, लगा खेलो.
और अगर उसको पिकासो बनना है तो
ठीक है भाई, बट अच्छा करना. और क्या, कोशिश करूंगा मैं अपनी तरफ से पूरा उसको ब्रेन वॉश करने का कि फुटबॉल ही है लाइफ में. बट फिर नहीं हुआ तो पिकासो बनो.
तुम्हारा खुद का लाइफ से फुटबॉल नहीं है जो तुम ऐसे बोल रहा है.
कोशिश करेंगे ना ब्रो. एनीवे, कमिंग बैक टू द थिंग, आई हैव अ पॉइंट हियर. सो very recently this also happened, to give you an example, which is why I think like your point is very right. You don't have a right over somebody else's life, you just have yours. तो एक टाइम पे ना मेरे को ऐसा लगता था कि कोई मेरे को कुछ बोलने आया, I told them something and I have a very strong, I just feel that I don't want to come off as somebody who is a know-it-all. Or let's say for example somebody said this, all right, then I'm like कि I feel X,
that he's a know-it-all.
No. I'm talking about a particular situation. Say,
okay.
Yeah, say all of us, three or four of us are talking. Somebody made a point. I very factually or given like stating examples said why the person's fact is wrong, and then in behest of that, I put out a opinion. Immediate something. पहले I used to do this and I used to feel like कि चलो ठीक है, मेरे को खुद feeling आता था कि यार मैं बहुत know it all, maybe ऐसे बन रहा हूँ. So then I started कि hey dude, I have an unsolicited opinion. Do you want to hear that?
Basically, it is somebody pointing out to the wall saying the wall is purple, but Ishmeet goes and says no, it's burgundy.
Burgundy कौन सा color होता है? जो भी, not really, मतलब whatever, I don't know. Real. अरे you guys, मतलब it happened very recently with my sisters also. So she said something, I said something which she did not like. Very गुस्सा. I'm like, bro, ये point है.
Wait, sorry. I just replayed that in my head. It was so funny.
What?
burgundy.
I gave the example. Like, burgundy कौन सा color है?
कौन सा color? मेरे को genuinely.
It's wine. It's basically wine. Similar.
I was like purple कोई foreign लोग burgundy
purplish brown. अरे it's like purple and lavender.
Lavender कौन सा है?
माँ बाप
light purple apparently.
हम गूगल कर लेगा, मैं गूगल कर लूंगा, मेरे सामने विंडो में खुला हुआ है. So we had this argument and then I'm like, bro, I genuinely feel this way, but then I realized कि I know what's going to happen. She'll go tell mom, this stupid son of yours is pretending to be a know-it-all and shit like that. But sometimes I feel the person knows that they're wrong, Rahul. The person who's actually stating the opinion knows that they're wrong. They know the other person, in this case me, could be right. Just giving an idea. And again, they are stubborn. They're adamant कि नहीं, मैं point मानेगा नहीं. वो लोग कुछ भी गोर गवाड़ा बोल के आ जाएंगे. So in this case, you say in your friend situation, I'm not talking about this specific situation. This point is right. The guy doesn't know what the girl is specifically going through in her life. But what if it's a different scenario when it is Gobar? the way her backing of a point, like he asks her ki why, and she gives the very stupid ki no, I want to spend my, matlab, she doesn't give a proper
Right, right.
justification, she
So
can't
okay,
justify.
so if
The
you know
brother
the
is
whole
saying
story,
that,
हाँ,
the
बोलो.
brother is saying that out of sheer concern, मान लो concern, एंड वो भी नहीं कि गुस्सा ली कि तुम नहीं ये करो ये करो ये करो, वो उसको समझाने की कोशिश करे, बट वो सुनेंगी नहीं, मम्मी को कंप्लेंट की कि लड़ाई होगा, बंटवारा हो जाएगा, शिट लाइक दैट.
So
This
okay,
What
this argument
situation, I
this
guess.
argument is based on fact or emotion.
But fact in a way. So the, like the guy asked to tell me why, like very pure, aram se ask, and the girl, the other person is not being able to give a proper example. And when she's talking, she only knows कि वो कुछ भी बोल रही है. उसका अंदर ही अंदर एक prejudice है कि नहीं मेरे को करना ही नहीं, मतलब मेरे को करना ही नहीं है.
I have a
तो
good point
ऐसी
here. Okay,
situation में क्या? I want to understand what about a
so
situation like
yeah,
this.
so I agree with you. It's like if it's completely baseless, fine, but you also have to understand the whole story before you pass a judgment. Now, if a brother comes to
course.
me and tells me that I am pissed at my sister, he literally said that. Now, what am I going to think?
Yeah, exactly. So when that's what I asked, no, if it's regarding
Like,
fact or
no, so because I also know the sister's perspective. I personally
hello.
do. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So
I was saying I personally know the sister's perspective. Okay, so like a little bit more of the story than he does. Well, say she's going through mental health issues,
hmm,
right?
hmm,
But he doesn't know that. You know, like looking,
huh,
seeing a therapist, and so many like pressure affects you. She has high standards to live up to because her brother has, you know, kept those standards. So there's a constant
exactly.
pressure, right? You know, sibling pressure hota hai. That's one thing. And to talk about a fact about how why people, you know, continuously refute points.
Hmm.
You tell me, fine, this is people our age doing it. 10 years back, we were doing the same thing with our parents. It's just like arguing for the heck of arguing. It's like you know you're wrong, but you still argue. But like people, I don't think people have moved on from that. People are still doing that.
Hmm. I think it's
Because
a lit- it,
because it's like your pride or your ego. It's like I don't want to be wrong. I don't want
that's
to be
there. That's
wrong.
the base. That's the base of.
And to talk about it, for example, let's say Georgie admitting to Ishmeet at some point that he's wrong. He also feels bad, embarrassed, Georgie. Ishmeet feels very good about it.
Hello.
बोलो.
सुन रहा है?
Hmm.
हाँ. तो हम बोल रहा था, I get we are going back to like the basics of the argument कि मतलब that you want to tell yourself that you are right despite you being wrong वाला point. We've covered that. Now let's come to the इस वाला problem where I asked him कि whether the argument is regarding someone emotion or whether it's regarding a fact. So let's say if I say this wall is yellow, okay, that's a fact, and if you say it's white, then I can have an argument ki no, I can show you facts and determine. But if it's with regard to an emotion ki, let's say if you ask me
Oh.
कि मुझे शादी करनी है कि नहीं, okay, or you ask her कि मुझे, that's the argument, that should I get married or not, then that could have many factors to it, and I don't
Mhm.
feel like getting married right now. If I tell you that I don't feel like it, there's nothing you can say that no bro, you have to feel like it. ऐसा थोड़ी होता है. So therefore you should set that important criteria, and I think I'll extend this further. मेरा ये थोड़ा controversial सा थोड़ा opinion है, and you will, like most people would disagree. I think people aren't used, apart from things of fact, people are most likely not wrong about certain things. There's no right or wrong. If let's say some person believes that Narendra Modi is the best prime minister of India, and I believe that he's the worst prime minister of India, there's no one who's right or wrong. This is like today, if I say what so Hamilton is the best Formula One racer of all time, someone could say that Kimi Raikkonen is, or Antonio Giovinazzi is, or whatever is. Okay, there's no right or wrong with regard to these facts. So therefore, कुछ भी हो सकता है ये. And I think you need to understand more than just the fact. You need to understand the context behind what I'm saying. Where do I come from? What all races I've seen? Which country am I in? So, and whatever I've grown up as. I think a best example of this that I feel in my personal life is with regard to women-centric issues. When it's regard to certain, let's say, female harassment at the workplace and all these issues, with regard to how women feel outright in public, how women feel alone at night, I have no say in the matter, mostly because I don't know at all what goes on, and how is that when you face such issues at the very forefront of it. So whatever that person is, when they're arguing about such matters, I just shut up because I have no standing. I don't even know what to say. I've never experienced that. So I don't think people are ever right or wrong about most issues that people fight about.
Nice.
Emotional issues we're talking about, obviously.
Yeah, because you rarely argue about things like fact. You rarely argue about is how many people died of car accidents in India. Like you can have disputed numbers, you can have disputed facts, like car numbers, car deaths are not recorded, and all those shitty things. But let's say the number of people who died is a fact. So apart from if you died from those aspects, let's say if you died on other aspects, are mostly are things which are non-arguable, is what I feel.
So I have a question here. So explain this to me. So we're talking about, like you said, it's about, two different perspectives at the end of the day, and nobody's right or nobody's wrong. Now, for example, you're comparing the person who's come last in Formula One in the race versus the person who's come first, okay, in the championship. And you're saying this is the best, this is the worst, like whatever. You're saying both are the best.
Both are the
Okay,
best.
right. One has a base, right? But the other argument is baseless because it
Yeah.
doesn't have as much facts related to it or facts proving it. So
But
then in that situation, is somebody right or is somebody wrong, or like how do you deal with that situation?
that depends on the criteria that both of them are using, right? It depends on what basis is he the best. Let's say the person coming last is from my hometown. Okay. And therefore I consider him the best. I think Kolkata Knight Riders is the best IPL team ever. Just because I'm from Kolkata. I don't actually, okay. But I think Kolkata Knight Riders is just because I'm from Kolkata, that's why I believe that fact. So हो सकता है, I might be Italian and I might be Antonio Giovinazzi मेरा neighbor होगा. तो इसीलिए I think Antonio Giovinazzi is the best racer of all time.
Right.
So वैसा है, is the criteria the same?
Not a question, but I would want to understand what both of you would do in an argument like this. Okay, so say a few days back, I was at my neighbor's house across, and he's an old uncle. He's a huge BJP supporter. He loves Modi. Okay, na? So we were just I knew that last time I told him you have an umbrella on you have an umbrella, you're living in a bubble of Modi love. I told him this. I got a huge reprimanding from my parents. You're not going to talk to a 70+ year old gentleman like that. So I from then decided कि मैं कुछ नहीं बोलूंगा, उनको जो बोलना है बोले. So we were at their place. They again started talking about politics. I really wanted to pitch in. I wanted to tell them a few facts, but I stayed. I was drinking my nice maza. ठीक है ना? So again it was going on, and then बात में then my dad and ऐसे they were arguing, and then he just said कि ये सब तो बोलते हैं, लेकिन एक बात मैं तुम लोग को बता देता हूँ. Times Forbes बोलता है मोदी अभी तक best prime minister है. He said this, okay. I was like, my dear. Then I was like, bas ab ho gaya. Then I told him ki sir ji, that was in 2016. Okay, and now you see the Times cover where they showed a graveyard of the crematoriums burning. All right, so I don't know whether it was Time or Forbes, but it did the rounds, right? And they said who was responsible, and they took out a lot on Modi. Now I'm not saying so. In this point, he said something again. He was again in his bubble, which I truly believe, like, because his fact to base this was that this Times cover, which somebody must have WhatsApp forwarded to him of 2016 ka cover, and he must have believed that. In such a scenario, all right, what should a person do? Now that other person, of course, here is not, he will not listen. He's a 75-year-old gentleman. He will be like, मैंने दुनिया देखी, तूने क्या देखा? तू तो चूजा है.
Exactly.
So ऐसी सिचुएशन में ऐसे हुआ भी, इनडायरेक्टली उन्होंने कोई कहा भी था, बट मेरे बड़े पापा, आई कांट से एनीथिंग. सो इन सच ए सिचुएशन क्या करना चाहिए मेरे को बताओ, जरूरत है मेरे को जानने का.
ठीक है, राहुल जाए.
So okay. So see things like this, these kind of topics, you see, depends on the topic you're talking about. Now, if you're talking about politics or religion, firstly, you don't talk to people you are not very comfortable and very close to about these things. They're very sensitive topics. I don't bring up religion, I don't bring up politics, I don't bring up gender issues in front of people who might have different beliefs and might be very, and it potentially could be very forthright with like, oh, this is what my opinion is. I might disagree, but I don't want to have that argument.
The question is, do you share political questions or forwards to your family group? I think that's a question our listeners can answer to if they do that. You can email us at 340@gmail.com if you email your political content to your family group, WhatsApp group.
No,
I think
I
Yeah.
spoke to my sister also, like, okay, I can afford to have those conversations with my sister. And I spoke to her yesterday about such topics, you know,
But
politics,
this
religion, all
guy
that.
also.
So I can talk to her about it. But if you talk to,
Hmm.
okay, like for example, a 70-year-old, even if I go and talk to my grandparents, I can't talk to my grandparents about it. You need to
अरे
learn.
but माना I did not. But when he said this, I was like, क्या बोल रहे हो मेरी जान? मतलब
So
I told you ना, I had made it a point मैं उनके घर में जाके बात करूंगा ही नहीं. But वो गोबर पॉइंट बोले, which is मैं उनको फोन पे कवर दिखा सकता हूँ. तो
ठीक है
क्या
ठीक है
करना
तुम
चाहिए?
तो पहली बात तो थोड़ा ब्रीथ कर, ठीक है, हाँ,
ठंड
फिर
रख.
थोड़ा ठंड रख, थोड़ा सांस ले,
क्या
और
बात है, ठंड रख काका, पंजाबी बोला मैं बड़ी, ओए होए. Sorry,
और
go on.
you first of all you understand. I'll give you another example first to start off, then I'll explain my point. Let's say a 2-year-old tomorrow,
Hmm.
okay, gives you an opinion about 2-year-old, uh, 2-year-old Christian guy, okay, gives you opinion about how great or non-great or whatever Guru Nanak was,
Hmm.
okay, and has strong,
Two-year-old Christian guy
Let's say
yeah,
tells me.
let's say 5 years old. Okay, like let's make it
okay,
a little
chalo,
realistic.
let's say, okay,
चलो
he's not
ठीक है,
Christian, he's just 5-year-old, okay,
ठीक
he's
है.
5-year-old, he is Christian, okay,
Hmm.
and he's giving you gyan about Guru Nanak or the Sikh culture, okay,
Hmm.
or forget he's Christian also. Let's say he's even this thing, he's Sikh himself, okay. So will you consider his opinion, or will you? He has a conflicting view to yours. He doesn't think one of the gurus are great or aisa kuch. He has a
Hmm.
conflicting from the mainstream opinion, ठीक है, and he tells you and he tries to prove this point to you, and he doesn't. He argues
Uh,
with you.
uh,
What will you tell him?
I'll tell his mom to get the shut the fuck up. But more
Yeah,
importantly, ठीक है, I
Good
know
point.
what parallel you're gonna draw.
Good analogy there.
Yeah,
yeah.
I had, but bro, 5 साल for again थोड़ा factual पे आते हैं. For a 5-year-old to
Hmm.
forming an opinion for a 5-year-old versus of a 23-year-old
Hmm.
who is also, there's a huge difference, right? I know exactly what you're going to say, and it does make sense theoretically. But let's go back to the drawing board. For a 5-year-old to form an opinion where he barely knows 100 words, and for a
हाँ,
23-year-old, there is of course a big difference, right? And it's not like they've also seen me growing up. I've spoken to them about other things. And they've
हाँ.
all agreed. So then like we've spoken about sports, we've spoken about this, that, and somehow ho gaya. But suddenly in one specific topic, you can't just be like,
Okay, but so I think this goes back to understanding perspectives. I really do.
I think this goes back to understanding that facts are different for you and facts are different for me. Right now we're living in a world where I believe facts from people I trust. Okay, if today you tell me that Rahul, if some idiot tells me that Rahul is a very bad person, he's mean, he's horrible, I will not believe him. No, I'll believe if Ishmi tells me. If Ishmi tells me Rahul is an idiot, he's lost his, he's not to, हाँ, ऐसा करके बोलेगा तो I'll believe Ishmi. No, I won't believe this random Tom, Dick and Harry. तो वैसे मेरा अच्छा जो बिलीव करता है वो तेरे
wow.
वो तेरे आदमी के लिए वो अर्नब गोस्वामी है, द पर्सन ही बिलीव्स, therefore he
Yeah.
is listening to that
Wow.
commentary.
So I think that's a brilliant point. Facts which are supposed to be the absolute truth are not truth anymore. Facts are
Yeah,
also different for different people, and that's a
I
bro.
think
This can be like one of those.
you're confusing facts with information.
why are they not the same?
A
They
fact,
are.
no, a fact is dead right. That is exactly what it is. Information is
हाँ,
different.
हाँ, ठीक है.
Information I provide to you. Okay, so okay, I call this wall blue. He believes me. You call it red, but actually it's
Okay,
black.
factual information.
चलो ठीक है. Then that's a good point, and this can be, bro. This can be like one of those two-liners which can go viral, bro.
ऐसा क्या?
मतलब अपने हाँ भाई, मतलब तू सोच ना facts.
हाँ,
My
just
next
just like
Instagram quote.
just like FYI, for all you all might not be that aware, but since I've studied for about arts, this is one theory by this person called Baudrillard, where he talks
Okay.
about post-truth world. Okay, so
What
basically
truth
we
word?
don't post-truth world.
Okay.
We are past the truth right now. So basically, his argument is that we are not looking at what is real. Like his argument is that the Iraq war never happened because what really happened over there you do not know. You were shown the pictures that happened in the media. They sold you a story. They sold you a narrative. So you are.
Yeah.
So we are right now living in the post-truth era, which basically means that we are sold. We are past the truth.
Dude, Georgie, I'm sure you've read 1984. I don't know about Rahul, or you know about
Uh,
1984, right?
yeah,
So,
yeah.
guys, very, very interesting thing. So, just since Georgie said that, it's a very interesting point. Thoda digressed, hai, but I think the user should know this. So, the world there in that time is being led by a dictator. All right. And now, say the 5-year plan. So, the writer was giving the example, the protagonist, he's a writer who manipulates and changes facts. I'll tell you
Hmm.
what the guy's job is. So, say the main guy said, the dictator said, um, in 2016, that at the end of the in this 5-year plan, towards the end, automobile industry will be up by 73%. All right. ठीक है ना? The person said that. Now after 5 years, say the automobile industry is not even progress, it's on minus 20%. You know what the protagonist's job was? He used to get a circular in code language, like in a new form of language, and then he had to go back to that 2016 edition and change the speech in order to show that the dictator had said that it will go down by 20%, and then make a little of make believe stories on it, and they would destroy the original copy, they would destroy any other copies, and they are destroying anything else. So say for example, in the book he also said they are destroying books of Shakespeare. So by 2050, I think the year was, people will not know history. People will
Ah,
only be fed the facts which this new dictator has done. And
hmm.
it is a mind fuck concept, bro. Mind fuck concept.
Wait.
Dude, 1 second. So basically, essentially, everything we learned in history, everything
Yeah,
is just information that has been provided to us.
by
And
the
there is,
victors.
good point.
Huh.
But we don't
Yeah.
know if it's true
ये
or not,
बोलते हैं
right?
ना,
How much of it
history
is
is,
true?
yeah.
Hmm.
Point क्या
Exactly.
हुआ सीखने का?
Isn't it there? Like it's a saying, very popular saying, history is what the
Written
history
by
is
the
what was written
victors.
by the winners, or something of this sort.
Yeah.
Written by the victors. Yeah, this is an actual quote, and it is pretty like whatever we know about anything or any person could be
So
literally.
extending to what Rahul said, right now what's happening in our certain states in India is that these governments are trying to control textbooks that are written for children. So right now, the story that I read in class 4 about Jesus Christ is something that I really cherish, and I really believe that that's what was Jesus Christ was about. Right now, certain state governments are altering textbooks with regard to, let's say, what Ramdev Baba is, or what some other chief ministers are. So
Oh,
what they are at a very nascent age. So therefore, they're controlling the narrative. They're controlling the history from the very young age only. So that the next set
yeah.
of voters that come in,
Mm-hmm.
they have a different belief system.
Tell you guys 2 points and also attach this video. It's I met this guy. He's a content creator. He's a YouTuber. He's got over 2 lakh subs. All right. So he proves these theories. Okay, he calls himself a conspiracy theorist, and वो इन सबका ये theories का fact बताता है. So he told us when he met him, and he also told us in a meeting, like when, and even like when I saw his videos, Kaur se, like when we learned Kaur se, it was Kawa. All right, they've changed it to Kaur se Kamal. Kamal is a lotus which and the Kamal is
Ah,
also looks exactly like what the BJP logo does. So that you're putting this thing into bacha log ka mind. Next, in some of the history textbooks in a particular state, he told me, which is BJP ruled, महात्मा गांधी का डेथ के बारे में लिखा ही नहीं है. They have not written how he died. They've not written about Nathuram Godse killing him. All right, they've said that he was also they used a word, I don't know, something like a freedom fighter, but I'm sure that was not the word. But that is what they've said. Another point, in certain economics books, thoda aur bacha log ka, they've written that demonetization was a huge success. All the black money came back and all that. When we know the ones who've lived demonetization is the fact that the government actually spent, the government went into a loss, because they had to print more notes and the money did not come back. So all these facts at the very base grassroots level are being manipulated, so that when you're 20, 30 years down the line, तुम तो अपना सफेद बाल कोई hospital में पड़ा होगा, अपनी death का इंतजार कर रहा होगा. The children are learning something completely different, and that's how manipulation starts at the ground level. अपन बहुत digress कर गए, but we'll attach that link, guys. It's a mindfuck concept.
It's amazing how so many things get lost in translation. And so it's that theory, Have you seen that game where people play Chinese whiskers, for example?
whispers.
Whispers. I've always said whiskers all my life. I don't know why. whispers, for example, and then they have this line of like 50 kids saying the same thing, and it changes into something completely different.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
Wow. The
but
world
anyway,
is one big circus
That's
of
a
Chinese whispers.
that's a great example exactly how this thing plays out. Chinese whispers.
yeah. Let's come back to what our essential part of this conversation was, which was understanding different perspectives and giving respect to people
Yeah.
versus trying
I
to force your opinion. Forcing your opinion has increased dramatically, I feel.
Exactly. I agree. And to extend that, to come back to our main discussion only, there's one point that I had, which I was discussing with these guys also before the conversation, is that when you're condescending and when you speak about something, that's the worst. And that's why I don't engage with many people that I usually used to argue. So so I realized that even I have this tendency quite often to be condescending about things that I think I know a little more of than the person listening to me. Okay, this could be something about, let's say, some recent law that came in or whatever, XYZ. So, like, Ishmit has this habit basically of asking me questions with regard to a recent event. Let's say, कल का जो रेस हुआ, ऐसा क्यों हुआ, या डेमी लोवाटो का क्या सेक्स चेंज हुआ, तो इसका मतलब क्या है. Okay, which are sometimes very basic, okay, but sometimes are थोड़ा elaborate also. So I had initially, before at 6 months back or a year back, I had this tendency of being very condescending when I answered that question. कि भाई तुझे ये नहीं पता क्या? How could you not know this? Okay, so that is something which I see in many people when they also talk. So I try to not do that. So I review that message which I sent to Ishmit replying to that. Was I condescending when I sent that? So after like 2-3 days I did that. I was not condescending. I was pretty like I just told him कि ऐसा होता है. So that's why I wanted to try to check myself also. When someone doesn't know something, that doesn't mean that you know or you have one up over them.
Mhm.
You just are access to certain information, or you basically had the time to read one article that they did not have the time to read. So that's all what that is about. And so you should understand where that other person is coming from, what exactly they're saying. No one's wrong. It's just that we have different sets of information, and all you can do is build a better perspective out of the entire engagement.
And not to blame parents or anything, but I feel like elders have this habit of telling you that this is how you should do things.
हाँ वो बचपन में ठीक है, but once you grow over a particular age, then it's a little
Because
dumb.
yes, at a very young age, tender age, you don't have enough understanding of things. So maybe the grown-ups cannot make you understand as well, right? But once you grow up, you want that kind of explanation. It's like, kyun?
हाँ.
It's such like the whole generation is so inquisitive, so curious. Like, why is this happening? Why Ishmeet is screwing around with his screen?
My mom will be going from the back, so I just thought I'd put out a virtual background.
Nice.
This is the one you chose.
और एक है डालता हूँ. बोलो.
नहीं ठीक है रहने दो.
So yeah, I mean, just coming to that, it's just like you have to be more accepting. You have to like, and children are learning that. They're like, things are just like this. I will form my opinion and I will not change it. You can change it based on more information that you've gathered over the years. There's nothing wrong in saying that you were wrong in your approach. It makes you a better person for it. You learn so much more.
Yeah, and I think this applies to everyone. Even if like tomorrow, let's say Rahul Gandhi came up with a comment. I think we give too much of stick to Rahul Gandhi first of all.
Fact.
If he tomorrow come, not that I'm a Congress sympathizer, but just an opinion. But let's say tomorrow Rahul Gandhi said something 6 months back, okay, and today now he says something completely ulta, accepting that he was wrong. I would like say, bro, kya baat hai? Wo he accepted he's wrong. But people would be like, nahi bre, hypocrite. ये ऐसा बोल रहा था, अभी तो ऐसा बोल रहा है. So to not change your opinion with updating facts is rather being more stupid than doing so.
People have too much time to just sit and judge.
वही तो Twitter पे देखा है भाई लोग to do this only.
Bro, I used to enjoy Twitter. Now Twitter is, you see what trends in India. It's so stupid. No. There's always something. I'll tell you what trends in India. CBI, please check Sushant. We miss Sushant, sir. Let's get Sushant justice. And there are different wordings of this which is trending. And then it's a controversial. Koi man lo, next thing which always trends in India is ban Twitter, ban YouTube, ban X, ban Y, ban Z.
Why
I'll
exactly?
take-
Why do you think has this happened? Do you think people are really give a shit about Sushant Singh Rajput only in India? No, right. They care about certain very basic things. Like they care about corruption in their own political leaders. They care about money not coming to their pocket. So there are all these like these people who spread information. Let's say that IT cells. There are the
Yeah.
public news channel. Even there are not even people on the right wing angle. There are people on the left wing angle as well who do such things.
For sure.
So when they spread such information, it becomes like the new thing to give a fuck about. And I want to get maximum likes and I want to get maximum retweets from from different kinds of people. So therefore I retweet those kind of shit that is trending, and that becomes the shit that India cares about, when frankly it is not.
That makes a lot of sense. I think, I mean, we've used like it's like using hashtags on Instagram for things that are just not relevant to the post.
Yeah.
Wow.
A little bit of hypocrisy there, but yes, as
No,
people do it.
Twitter has become a joke. Nonetheless, I think, guys, we've covered a fair bit, and it's time to put an end to this conversation today. And one of the reasons I'm also saying this is because my parents are clamoring ki, "Bhai, jana hai mere ko." I'm like, "Mama, 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes." So, who wants to conclude? Go ahead, Joe. I think Joe put it out very nicely that that people have at the base of it, there's misinformation, and people just want to say, suggest, blah blah blah. So, guys, I think what we should do is give respect to other people's opinions, like Rahul said. Try to understand from their shoes and not to engage into an argument with your bade papa on politics. But more importantly, just trying, and again, one more thing, when you're trying to explain somebody a point, and if you have an opinion which you think is good, don't be condescending about it. Take their permission. I think that's something that people should do. Take the permission. Okay, hey, I would like to say something. What do you think? And then maybe, because everybody is after each other's lives, so just try to be more civil and try to be nice. And towards the end,
reflect on your own beliefs and your own opinions as well, whether they are still true or whether they're not.
Don't be adamant. Read up more. And one thing for sure, Doge to the moon.
Hey, that's
I am दूर रहता कौन से side पर? Doge to the moon. On that note, goodbye, take care, have another lovely weekend. Also, guys, sorry we couldn't put up an episode in the last 2 weeks. We've all been super tied up, and so has our editor. He's facing flack at his job. But we will be back. We've got 3 episodes, in fact, already ready. So we'll be putting them across over the next 3 weeks. So yeah, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, follow. We're also on TikTok. So if you're not from India, you know what to do. Follow us there. And yeah, guys, spread, share, spread love, spread peace, and take care of all of you. Unlock is coming in. Be a little more civil. Make sure you to wear your mask. And क्यों मैं इतना बोल रहा हूँ? हो गया. Bye.
Bye.